Hello students, I am Sharmishta Bose from Holy Art Educational Academy. Our today's topic is playing with number. Students, you have already studied many types of numbers just as natural number, whole numbers, rational numbers, integers like this. Today we are going to explore these numbers further. Let us assume a number 37. Here 7 is the unit digit and 3 is the tens digit. When we reverse the order of the digits, we are getting a number 73. When we add 37 with 73, we are getting the sum 110. And by factorizing 110, we got 11 into 10. It means 11 into sum of 3 and 7, where 3 and 7 are the digits of the number we assumed. Similar way, when we get the difference between 73 and 37, we got 36. 36 is the product of 9 and 4. And 4 is the difference between these two digits. So, by this activity, we come to the conclusion then that when the sum of a two-digit number and the number formed by reversing the order is divisible by either 11 or by the sum of digits, leaving no remainder. And in case of the difference between such two numbers is divisible by 9, and the difference between the digits of the number. Now let us consider a three-digit number. Let it be 234. Now when reversing the order in cyclic way, that is anti-clockwise direction, we are getting two more numbers such as 423 and 342. Here are the two numbers, 423 and 342. So we are getting three numbers, 234, 423 and 342. Now let us get their sum. Their sum gives 999. This sum is the product of 37 and 29. It means you can say the sum of the numbers is divisible by 37, or that is the multiple of 37. Now let us consider the difference between the numbers formed by reversing the order directly. Means if the number is 234, when we reverse it directly, it gives you 432, that is 432. When 432 and 234 are subtracted, the difference is 198. If we factorize 198, we are getting 99 into 2. It means 99 into 4 minus 2, whereas 4 and 2 are the first and the last digit of the numbers. It means the difference is divisible by 99 and also divisible by the difference between the first and last digit of the numbers. Here is another interesting topic, cryptogram, where you will have some addition, subtraction, multiplication problems which will have some missing digits, and those digits will be replaced by some alphabets, and we have to find those values of those alphabets. Now let us solve first question, where you have 3, 1a, 1a3, and the sum of both the numbers are 501. Now 3 plus 8 should be 1, means the last digit should be 1. So we have to think about what we should add with 3 to get either 1 or 11. Already 1 is less than 3, so we will consider it as 11. So we can have 3 plus 8 is equal to 11. So A can be considered as 8. One rule we have to keep in mind, that if we have used A everywhere, the value of A should be same in the same question. So this A also will be 8. Now 8 plus 3 is 11. This 1 is carry here. So 8 plus 1, 9 plus 1, 10. And another carry, 3 plus 1, 4 plus 1, 5. And here the process of addition ends. And here we are getting the value of A is 8. Similar way, let us see another question. Here, if we start from right hand side, generally we are starting addition from right hand side. So, here from right hand side, both the addends are missing and the sum is 9. So, we have to take by guessing. Generally these questions are solved by trial error method. So, we will guess A and B both, means we will have those digits whose sum will be 9. So we can start from 8 plus 1, that is A is 8, B is 1. We have another pair of numbers also, like 7 plus 2, 6 plus 3, 5 plus 4. We have to see which combination gives the appropriate sum for the further steps also. So if we consider 8 plus 1, let us consider A as 8 and B as 1. In that case, 8 plus 1 is giving you 9. Now, once A is taken 8, here also we have to take as 8. Now, 2 plus 8 is 10. That 1 is again in carry. Now we will have 6 plus 1, 7 plus 1. This 8 also, you are getting 8. Means you got A equal to 8 and B equal to 1. Suppose 8 and 1 will not fit in that question, then we have to take the further options also. Now let us solve one multiplication problem. Starting from the right side again, as it is a multiplication problem, let us follow the steps. Step 1 gives 3 into 1, 3 into A equal to A. Means as A, we have to choose such digit which will be multiplied with 3 to give such a number whose last digit will be same as A. It means it is only 5. 3 into 5 equal to 15. So, we will replace A by 5. 3 5s are 15. This one also will be 5. Now, we will have a carry 1 there. Now, for step 2, we will have to multiply crosswise. And as the carry can be removed, the sum of crosswise product of these two numbers or digits, the sum should be such a number whose ones digit or unit digit will be 6. It means 3 into B plus 5 into B should be equal to such a number whose last digit will be 6. So we will consider it from 16 only. We will have 3 into 2 plus 5 into 2. That will be 3 2s are 6 plus 10. It is 16. We can consider B as 2. Now let us solve the third step. Third step will be when we have considered B as 2. So 2 2s are 4 and the last carry from here should be from 16 as we have got 16. So 2 2s are 4 plus 1 5 and here ends our process. That 2 into 2 that is B into B plus 1 should be equal to 5. Therefore, A equal to 5 and B equal to 2 is the solution of that question. So, using such type of properties, many mathematical puzzles are created and solved. These are only few examples of them. So, I think you liked it and you can create your own puzzle by using this type of properties of numbers. Thank you.